After Jungkook came home, Tae walked to his class, somehow tripped his shoulder, started him and stopped it. Jimin, don't do that. I'm sorry, what's wrong? Minho hit Jungkook's young face. What? And how I feel bad for him. He just wanted to help me. Wait, Tae, how did he hit your home? Why did Minho hit him? He seems jealous seeing Jungkook open the door from me and hold my hand. This doesn't make sense. He doesn't does the same things to other people and get angry when you do it. I don't know. I didn't think about it. I feel bad for him. His lips are bleeding and Jimin, I think he really made a fool for me, scared me to lose him and then treated me as he pleased. I hate him. They don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. I'm grateful you realize it now. I don't want you to continue to be fooled by him. For me, what I saw at that time was enough to prove he was not worthy for you. Yeah, you're right. I should try to let him go. He know I'll survive. That's why he did all this. He never really loved me. It's okay there. Jimin hugged him and they went close together. It was lunchtime and like usual, they closed to stay in class when Jimin came downstairs to the cafeteria. He was alone in class when Minho came to his class and surprised them. Minho, follow me. What? Where? Minho grabbed their hand and led him into the bathroom, then locked the door from the inside. Minho, what are you doing? Answer me. What are you guys doing behind my back? What? What do you mean? I don't understand. You and the old man, what are you guys doing? We didn't do anything. Why are you like this? You cheated on me and make out with other people? You think this is love? Yes, I cheated on you. She gave me what you didn't give me. We spent a lot of time together. You said you were my boyfriend, but you never had time to be with me other than on campus. You think it is love? What? Why did she give you her body? Tears were shaking as they started to say tears. Minho, you and her, did you do it? Of course, I always asking for you, but you always give me lots of excuses. Don't act innocent. You sleep with other men. Why? Why are you doing this? Because I love her? They left his face. How? We are done, Minho. He opened the door and ran away from there. He took his bag and left the campus. His cry grew louder as he remembered Minho's word to him, but it made him sick. He was Jimin calling him, but he wouldn't pick up. He kept crying at the bus stop near his campus. He didn't want to see Minho again. He heard his phone ringing continuously, but this time it was not Jimin, it was Jungkook. He looked at him before picking it up. Hello? You're crying? Him? What is it? I don't want to see him again. What? I hate him. Where are you? Bus stop near campus. Don't go anywhere. And there now. They hung up the phone and heard the sound of thunder. The sky also became cloudy and soon it started raining. It was as if the universe was set with hay. He kept crying while lowering his head. He didn't know why it hurt so much. Hearing it directly from Minho's mouth made him angry. Until someone came behind him, covering his body with a jacket, and when he lifted his head, Jungkook, the old man, was in front of him. Hyun, They immediately hug Jungkook tightly and cry on his shoulder. Jungkook let him cry. I hate him. I really hate him. You hate someone so easily. They pull his body. Look at that, Jungkook. I'm sorry, Hyung. I didn't mean to hate you then. Back then, does that mean you don't hate me now? Hyung, I have no reason to hate you. Stop crying. You know what? Your tears are very precious, Thay. Jungkook wiped the tears on Thay's cheek. Their eyes just stared at each other, not caring about the rain and the sound of thunder around them. Thay and Jungkook returned home. Their body wet. Thay went straight into his room and unconsciously Jungkook followed him from behind. Their mind at that time was filled with many things, so he didn't notice Jungkook's presence behind him. He stood in front of his balcony door, looked out, and slowly removed his wet clothes so that they fall on the floor. Jungkook, who watched reflection of the window in front of him. When Thin turned around, he was surprised to see Jungkook standing not far from him. I'm sorry. Jungkook immediately came out of his room and made the face plus. He went straight into the bathroom and saw his face in the mirror. Sick. Kim Tae-hung, what are you doing, stupid? Why are you take off your clothes in your rooms? Sick. The T plus his hair in frustration after taking a shower. They went out to look for Jungkook. He saw Jungkook was watching TV, so he went to him and sat beside him. Outside it was still raining heavy. The dim lights made the atmosphere warm. Why are you watching a horror movie at a time like this? This is my favorite movie. There was silence. He never liked the horror movie genre, but he was bored, if only in the room. The atmosphere between Tae and Jungkook became awkward. They sat near to each other. Tae sat with his feet on the sofa, pressed against his chest to support his chin. Are you cool? Jungkook turned to Tae. No, I just don't like this movie. What do you like? Anything but not horror. Jungkook stopped at his film and looked for another movie. You don't need to change it. We are watching together. You should enjoy the movie too. Do you like this movie? They nodded. They watched together. No one spoke. They just focused on the movie in front of them until the head fell on Jungkook's shoulders. At that moment, Jungkook realized that he was the only one watching the movie. He turned and saw Tae was very tired. He didn't even wake up when his body fell. Even Tae didn't respond when Jungkook called him. Jungkook slowly lifted his head and placed it on his thigh so he could sleep more comfortably. He looked at the face of Tae, who was fast asleep, very adorable. When Jungkook wanted to stroke his face, suddenly Tae changed his position, and this time his face was facing Jungkook's stomach, making him nervous. He saw Tae's hair bothering his eyes a bit, so he pressed the hair. He wanted so badly his face at that moment, but he knew if they woke up and saw that what he did, they would really hate him. Next morning, Tae woke up from his deep sleep. The sunlight was piercing his eyes at that time, and like usual, his eyes slowly opened and he realized he was not in his room. He immediately woke up and saw Jungkook sleeping. Jungkook opened his eyes. Why didn't you wake me up? Your legs must have been cramping to cushioning me all night. It's okay, you look very tired, so I let you sleep. I'm afraid to wake you if I take you to the room and I think it make you uncomfortable. They just stare at Jungkook's face before he decided to go to his room and close the door. A week passed. Finally, the parents returned home. Tae and Jungkook also seems to be talking more and more often, discussing whatever was on their mind at that time. Jungkook also dropped and picked up they at campus. They seemed to be getting comfortable together. Even though Jungkook not they thought of him as a young as a man older than him, nothing more. They has also started to stop talking about Minho, not because they didn't meet him on campus, but because discussing it will only open old wounds. Morning, Mom. They walked over to his mother at dining table, kiss her, and sit across from her. Morning, Tae. Jungkook can't take you today. He went with your father, and you might as well go home alone. He didn't say anything to me, but okay, I'll call Jimin so we can go together. Tae, what do you think about Jungkook? What do you mean, Mom? He is a good man. What happened between you two while we were not here? Nothing happened. He just became a good home for me. You think of him as a home? Yeah. What can I do with a difference? 14 years. What about his face? His appearance? I'm sure he doesn't like a 32-year-old person. I don't know. He doesn't look a lot young, especially with string and tattoo on his body, but he is still an old man. They raised his head and looked at his mother. He going back to America next month. I don't know when he'll be back here and back to America. Yes, his company need him and he has to go back there. I just hope you can give the best while he is here. He is a good man, Thay. Me and your father put our full trust in him because we know him since he was a child. He really cares about his family, and when his parents died, he had no one but me and your father. He was not a person who easily got along with many people who didn't have many friends and never had a boyfriend before. His life was only for work and work. That's Jungkook, but I believe. No, I don't know why you are telling me all this, but I think I can help him find his soulmate here. Ah, Jimin is waiting for me at the bus stop. I'll go first. Bye, Mom. Take his mother cheeks before leaving. You are his soulmate? His mother mumbled. When he arrived at the bus stop, Jimin waved at Thay and they ran over to him. Hey, where you're home? Usually he take you to campus, Mom. I said he went with my dad. Are you aware if he is very handsome and the tattoo his hand is very love making? I think he is a hot. Yeah, sometimes I think the same things. You should see when he finish his shower. He like to forget what we say a room and come out of the bathroom with just a towel around his waist. His wet body, his wet hair make me get you wet. They and Jimin laugh together, but I think you and him are very he is very mature and hey, stop, we are not discussing that. I think of him as my him. Jimin, he is 32-year-old and we are 16 years apart, and I never imagined I would date or get married and have a family with an old man like him. Don't say things like that. We never know about the future, but if that happens, I think I'll be one the people who support you the most. Come on, don't talk about him anymore. Tae and Jimin arrive at the campus. They walk together to their class. At the same time, they saw Jenny running towards the bathroom while covering her mouth with both hands. What happened to her? Jimin said. I don't know. When they entered the class, sat in their seats. Some people there were busy talking about Jenny. Out of curiosity, Jimin approached one of them and asked, "What happened to Jenny?" Jimin said, "I don't know, but rumors say she's pregnant." What? And we all think it's Minho baby, but I don't know. Minho hasn't been seen on campus for 2 days. Jenny has always come to class alone since then. Okay, thank you. Jimin turned to his seat to tell and yes, as expected, he was very surprised to hear the rumors. Even thought it was just a rumor, but Taehyung felt it was very real. Thanks goodness you broke up with him. I didn't know what to do if we were in Jenny's position right now. Jimin said he can't lie to his feeling. He still has feeling for Minho, but of course, no matter what he is, Minho is still the first man who can make him fall in love and feel love. Even thought he had only been 3 months since they had felt that way, but now hearing these rumors in his ears and that broke his heart again. He felt like the wounds he had been carrying was now opening up again. Minho regret Jenny and left her.